Hey, peace and black power, peace and black power. I'm back with another extraordinary video. Black people, you got to understand the time that we're living in. See, it's all about a ritual. And what is the ritual? The ritual is to degrade the black man. That's been the common goal of white supremacy. See, white supremacy, when it oppresses black people, it can stay afloat. White supremacy stand on the backs of black people. This is why you have to degrade black men in rituals and here in America and throughout the world. Mike Tyson's public ritual was all about white supremacy, white dominance, genetic survival. Yes, it was about the bag. It was about the $20 million that Mike Tyson would receive if he didn't knock Jake Paul out. Mike Tyson threw this fight. I know you're calling me a conspiracy theorist, but the proof is right before your very eyes. You didn't see it, but I saw it. I waited, contemplated about doing this video on this particular matter. A day before Mike Tyson's fight, he did an interview with the young teenager Jazz. When she asked him about his legacy, Mike Tyson acted like his legacy didn't matter. Legacy didn't matter, just a word that people hold on to. Then, I believe young Jazz, not knowing that Mike Tyson already had it in his mind, according to the contract, that he must not win the fight to receive $20 million. But the legacy, a day before the fight, young Jazz didn't expect Mike to cuss about legacy. He got emotionally charged when she talked about legacy. Check this clip out, and I'll get right back.
After such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer. So thank you so much for giving me that kind of idea as well.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody to think? You think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone? Well, my kids, maybe, or grandkids.
Yeah,
Who the
true.
fuck cares?
And again, thank you so much for sharing that. And I was...
why was Mike Tyson emotionally charged when she asked him about legacy? That's kind of deep. He had a chilling answer when young Jazz asked him about his legacy. He said legacy meant nothing. And he forgot that he was in front of a teenager, a kid, a baby. He could be young Jazz's grandfather, but he gets to cussing about legacy because Mike Tyson knew that he had to go through this ritual. He had to agree. He had agreed. Mike Tyson had to agree to a public ritual. Look how the media also, right before the fight, went into the locker room of Mike Tyson, interviewed Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson walks away, the commentator put the camera on his naked ass. Mike Tyson had a jock strap on during this interview. This is how you know that this ritual on this black man was in proceeding. Why show Mike Tyson's ass on the day of the fight for the world to see if this wasn't a public humiliation? This happened on a full moon. When these people up top do rituals, they make sure it's a full moon when they do their rituals. And so happened it was a full moon that night. Mike Tyson threw this fight. He lost on purpose. This was the ritual. Mike Tyson threw the fight. This was a ritual that was orchestrated by the white power structure of this machine, the entertainment business, or the machine of entertainment, who want to control the energy of black people. This controlled the energy of black people. Believe it or not, this affected everybody that was a black man, a black male. How do I know this? Gervonta Davis, a boxer, and other boxers wanted to fight Jake Paul. They called Jake Paul out. This was a direct attack on black man masculinity to discredit the very existence of a black man. This attack on the black man character, public humiliation, was to belittle black men, to separate black men and black women who have to witness, black women have to witness the constant downfall and oppression against black men to give rise to white male masculinity. Mike Tyson's public ritual was all about white supremacy, white dominance, genetic survival. Black women are not allowed to see and witness the dominance of black men on our planet. This ritual is like the slave plantation humiliation, when the slave master would emasculate black men right in front of black women and children. This is what this was all about. The baddest man on the planet, a black man. Now it's time to tarnish his legacy that he doesn't care about. This is really deep. Black women are not allowed to see the dominance of her man, the black man on the planet. Not why white supremacy is in power. White supremacy feared that it will lose power by 2050. If you look around and pay attention white dominance is losing power, and white people saw Donald Trump as the last hope, the white hope. You feel what I'm saying? So this parallels with the Donald Trump election, how white people are emboldening themselves. So Mike Tyson had to take somewhat of a back seat and not unleash his boxing skills and powers on Jake Paul, who only had 11 fights. I don't care about the age differences. In my videos that I'm going to show you in my video clips, we will see that Mike Tyson threw this fight on purpose. So with that being said, the black woman, you know, after seeing the black man go through so much trauma, economically, socially, and politically, the black women are going to be, they're going to be brainwashed, and they're already brainwashed. That black men are incapable. Black men are inadequate. Choosing a black man is the wrong thing to do. Black women are being brainwashed. Black women will seek white men for protection, sex, and guidance. The great white hope syndrome still plagues the mind of white supremacy. White supremacy needs that black woman to stay here on our planet. They would use any situation to send a message that black men are lacking when it comes to being a man. The white man runs the world. He can paint the image. He owns the media. He can set it up to brainwash black women, to brainwash black people, to brainwash the world. Like this fight, it was scripted for the black man to lose, to belittle Mike Tyson. It was a public ritual. Why would you show this man's ass? He lost the fight. You show his ass. You stripping him. You tarnishing his legacy that he knew that he was going to sell himself short. This is why he went off in the interview that I showed you with Young Jazz. Ritual is a careful, prescribed procedure, performance. It is an act or deed. Though similar, a ritual may be more repetitive or repeative in structure than a performance. Both call for a set of action. You see what I'm saying? These rituals are constantly being bombarded right before black face, right before the black people, and it plays on your energy. These satanic people up top, they know what they're doing. You constantly watch the black man of Hollywood or Hollyweird or the entertainment business be used as tools to discredit black men. They knew about P. Diddy, but when P. Diddy filed a lawsuit against that liquor company, a powerful liquor company, they turned the tables on him. Because this is the same system, demonic system. You have to do sexual rituals to start Bad Boy Entertainment. Who did he do sexual rituals with? Clyde Davis, a bunch of white people, Rick Rubin, all these people, Jibby Iovine. All these people who do sexual rituals are white. In order to run these record labels, you have to run your record label and your company when you're connected to these people, just like the way they started it. Black people didn't have the money to start the entertainment business. The entertainment business was based on rituals. So someone gave a higher, from a higher archy position, told Mike that he have to sell his soul. Sold your soul for $20 million. sacrificing people's lives in order to stay in the public's eye and have this certain type of money. This is the type of business that you're dealing with when you're dealing with entertainers. That's why Malcolm X said never look to black entertainers to help free our people. They being controlled. Entertainers are controlled. Just like the Greco-Roman culture. The entertainers of Greco-Roman culture, the entertainers had to do things for the government of Rome to brainwash the populace of Rome. That's what goes on in America. Jake Paul, in his contract, stipulated in order for Mike Tyson to receive $20 million, Mike Tyson would have to throw the fight. Check these videos out right here. Check this video clip out and you tell me if you believe Mike Tyson threw this fight. And this was nothing but a public ritual. Mike Tyson fighting Roy Jones. Roy Jones throws a jab. Watch Mike counter immediately with a hook. Jake Paul. Jake Paul throws a hook. Misses Mike. Mike comes back up. Don't throw the counter. Throws another crazy wild hook. Mike Tyson just stands back up. This fight was rigged. Mike Tyson in the first round, moving like Mike, hit Jake Paul, knocked him backwards just with a jab. Then they clinch up against the ropes. It's alleged that it was whispered, calm down, Tyson. Tyson pats him on the back. Now Tyson don't throw any punches. He struggles to throw a punch. He watches this punch come right for his face and don't move. He holds back his punch, bites his gloves, hold back his punch. He's holding back punches. And you telling me this is a real fight? That Mike Tyson is so old that he has to hold back on his punches? Tyson biting on his gloves constantly. Control. Fake fight. Like I stated before, black people, Mike Tyson's public ritual was about white supremacy, white dominance. Genetically, white people are dying faster than they're being born. So to maintain its status here, it must go through the black woman. Like I said, it's science. The black woman has a biracial child, which is black, but the child has to be able to hate black people or hate black culture and go back and date someone from among the white race so that white race would try to stay here upon our planet. So in this day and time, this is a ritual to discredit all black men using Mike Tyson as a symbol. This is why they showed Mike Tyson's buttocks. This was a public ritual, and black women are not allowed to see a black man as a dominant man on our planet. This is a ritual like the slave plantation ritual of humiliation, when the slave master would emasculate the black men in front of men, women, and children just to send a message. They would kill the strong black man in front of men, women, and children at that time on the slave plantation. The white man has to exert his dominance over black people and the black man so that the black woman would seek shelter, employment, protection, and sex and guidance from the white man. The great white hope syndrome still plagued the minds of these demonic people. Like I said before, I don't know if Mike Tyson's life, his kids were threatened, that he had to lose this fight. Jake Paul is part of the machine. He has the complexion for the connection. So this is why Mike Tyson was emotionally upset with the little sister that interviewed him the day before the fight about legacy. Mike Tyson knew that he was going to tarnish his legacy by throwing this fight. The white supremacist has to maintain dominance and control over black people. They must humiliate the black man. They must discredit the black man and all black heroes of black people. The November election, president election of Donald Trump, who also is a white supremacist, all this ties into what time we're living in, to discredit the black man. This was a ritual that was orchestrated by the white power structure. Why would they show Mike Tyson's buttocks if this wasn't a ritual? You can look this up online. You can go to YouTube where they show Mike Tyson's ass. This was a ritual. Mash up the likes, share this video. Peace and black power. I'm gone.